morning. Talk 97.3 FM, 104.1FM, and 990 AM WEEB. Welcome back to the most listened to program in all of the Sand Hills. It's time once again for Mornings with the Leader Man. I do believe the Colonel likes some beach music this morning. Anyway, Colonel's here. Retired Marine Colonel Jeff Drummond. Good morning, Colonel.
Hey, good morning, Moore County. Unfortunate Aberdeen. And what was the pilot's thing about Robbins? I can't remember what their term was, but good morning to you, Robbins. You're there. We know you're there. And, we're pulling for you, unlike the pilot.
Yeah.
Well, at any rate, going to be a bad day.
Well, they sent a photographer up there for farm day, and he proceeded to shoot the worst pilot of Robbins.
Yeah, like any town has, you always got some things that you probably, would like to clean up and you don't want to have pictures of in the newspaper. But, Southern Pines and the pilot there, they like to pick on that.
Yeah.
But nobody's poking around in Southern Pines' backyard or even in Pinehurst or Aberdeen or anything. Well, at any rate, it's going to be hot and sticky today, so, maybe sit back, turn up the AC, get out a good book, listen to the radio, and have a good day.
Yeah, the next couple of days you don't want to be hanging out outside without a lot of hydration.
Yeah, picking up those pine cones.
Oh, yes, you can't have more than 12 pine cones in your front yard at any one time. Knock, 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 knock. Oh, ma'am, I'm sorry. You are in violation of the fun police. Let me write you a ticket. He'd be wearing that ticket on the way back to his golf cart. All right. Anyway, welcome in to another edition of Mornings with the Leader Man. Don't forget, of course, this program being... I need music behind me when I do this. I really do. Come on, play it.
I can hum if you want.
All right, now we got it. Well, General Johnson, chairman of the board. I'll tell you a story about him in a moment. But anyway, this program being seen around the world on a live video stream. That's available right now at talk973.com. Top middle of the homepage is where the link's located on your mobile device. Fire up YouTube and put Mornings with the Leader Man in there for the search. If you're on your mobile device just needing audio, we suggest many streaming applications such as TuneIn, iTunes, and Streama. All those will stream the show. Many others will too. Just put WEEB into the search, and we should appear at the very top. And if you're on our website, you can get it anytime at talk973.com. Upper right-hand corner of every page has an icon that says Listen Live. Tap it once, and you're listening that quick. Now, the General Johnson, about the nicest guys you could run into. And he played at the club I owned in Raleigh for a while, the Long Branch. And when a band came to perform, either the star or the business manager would come back into the back office. Give me my music, man. And he would be presented a check for his performance, and he would sign it, and then we cash the check with cash. And
interesting.
And that way we got a record of it in our account. And not all of them counted the money. No problem with that. You want to make sure you got it all and nobody made an error. But the General, he just folded it over and stuck it in his pocket. Never once counted it.
Well, there you go. There's a trusting man.
Sure, he counted it later, and it was all there.
Yeah.
So what's the point of counting it now? All right, that's my story of the General. All right, weather for us today here in the Sand Hills area is going to start to get dangerously hot around here. It's going to be partly cloudy today. I have 92, but those heat index, the dew points are going to be in the mid-70s, like 75. That's dangerous for anybody, especially your pets. Remember, they're wearing a fur coat in the middle of August. And so the heat index will be around 99, which is no fun for anyone. Then tonight, partly cloudy, scattered thunderstorms, a low of 75. I had a I guess a mini crash. Mini crash with my computer here, and I'm still catching up, but it's working. Everything's working now.
Yes, the audience doesn't realize that the actual entertainment goes on before the mics get turned on.
Yeah, I did all the show prep last night, and I'm sitting there, and I can't get to it to do it. My newscast, everything, and I'm going, I hate to do it. It's only one choice, and that's reboot. And I
save your work.
Well, it kept it in the sub file, so I was able to get back to it.
Okay, well.
Yes, but save your work. Tomorrow it's going to be really, really bad. You're going to see dew points of a 77. Seldom see that around here, but once in a while we get it. So tomorrow will be partly cloudy, thunderstorms likely, high of 95, heat index of 103. So until the clouds covered up and cool things down a tad, it's going to be dangerous out there with 77 dew points. That means nothing will evaporate off your skin. You can pour water on your skin all you want, and it will not evaporate because it is just going to be that soppy. Tomorrow night, mostly cloudy, thunderstorms likely, low of 75. Then the dew points back off a little bit on Thursday and Friday, back into around 70. And Thursday's high will be 89 with a heat index of 94. So, and then Friday, dew points back into the upper 60s, which is still pretty soupy out there.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is.
But when you get dew points of 77, don't go anywhere outside. It's just, you can't enjoy it.
Yeah,
you might as well throw that day in the trash can.
Yeah, find a breeze or create a breeze if you don't have any AC today. You know, get out, get in some shade, and get the fan. Sit in front of it.
Friend of mine got to work yesterday, and their air conditioner was out at their place of work, which they rent.
Oh, boy. Yeah, there you go.
So they call up the landlord and get voicemail. So you text to make sure the landlord gets it. And, of course, they don't respond back at all. So
no, he's the landlord. Why would he? Or she.
You got to cancel all your appointments for the day and reschedule them. All because you don't know when the AC guy's going to come.
Well, to be honest, on a day like today, they're going to be busy. They're going to be getting random phone calls throughout the day. That's their life.
Well, I understand, but usually if you're in the rental business, you have companies that will respond to you immediately.
Yeah, if commercial contract and have time limits in there, sure, you should.
Yeah.
Doesn't necessarily mean they will.
Anyway, at 4:15, I think it was, the AC people showed up.
Yeah.
Turned out to be a clogged drain in the drain line.
Right. And
the air handler in the ceiling.
Yeah.
I said, that's pretty screwed up. Not only did it screw up your day, it screwed up your whole income for the day.
Yes, indeed.
Which I'd be pounding over that landlord's head saying, you could at least call me back and give me a timeline. I didn't know whether I was going to be in business at all today or none today or tomorrow or the week after or the week after. Because you didn't bother to call and tell me anything.
Yeah.
This isn't going to happen anymore in the future. When the heat and air's out, You call and tell me when they're coming. I'll gut it out till then. But don't sit there and screw around with my income, which pays your lease.
Right. Would be a good day maybe to sell a few houses.
Yep. In fact, time to get out of that lease place and buy something.
That's right.
This morning's show is brought to you by Weichert Realtors, Town and Country. Whether you're ready to buy or sell, or even a year from now, call the experts at Weichert to get the service you deserve. And when buying or selling your home, Weichert Realtors, Town and Country, 295-3685. That's 910-295-3685.
And get yourself some Southern Angel donuts for your clients while you're at it.
That's right. They've been cooking them all evening, so you can get them right now until 5 p.m. And I tried one of those apple fritters.
Oh yeah, don't tell me.
Oh my God!
Don't tell me about it.
Not only are they big.
Oh yeah.
You take 4 donuts, you might have the size of an apple fritter.
No, I think they're bigger than 4 donuts. That'll feed the family for about 3 days.
It only fed me for a day.
Oh, well, yeah, those things are good. They are habit forming.
Yeah.
Yes.
You chomped down that and you went, oh. So that's an apple fritter.
Yes, indeed. They are good. Mm-hmm.
I don't taste any apple. All I taste is fritter.
No, there's some apple in there. They're good.
Yep. The hell with donuts.
Well, there's other things you gotta look away from the fritter once in a while to see some of the other good stuff they have in there.
You know, the fritter be good, and take little sections of it and put filling in it. Like this one has raspberry, and then lemon, and maybe some grape filling.
But then it wouldn't be an apple fritter.
I know, it'd be a new improved apple fritter.
It'd be a berry fritter or something, I guess. I don't know. Sounds like a good idea.
It'd be a fruit fritter.
Yeah, they'll call that one the Steve, and they'll start selling that one.
Yes, copyright pending. And all these inventions that I thought of first.
Yes, that's right.
Like I was the first to think of rollerblades.
Were you? Okay.
I was. Told a lot of people about it. Somebody cashed in on it.
Yep.
I didn't think that was fair. But that's why I'm so happy today.
Well, you can't just think of it. You gotta put it together and get a patent for it.
Oh, it's just an enormous amount of stuff you got to do.
Yes.
All right, there's a woman in England who's already scammed the government there into paying for her nose job.
Oh, jeez.
And now she's asking for the general public to crowdfund her butt lift surgery.
A butt lift. Oh, boy.
She needs about $7,000, but last we checked, her fundraising page wasn't doing so well. She posted a video and claimed she needs the surgery to help her self-esteem and mental issues.
Mm-hmm.
Well, of course, Windows had to screw it up, so hang on. I'll get it right eventually. Put that on pause. There we go. Okay. We were talking about the lady and her
Butt lift.
butt lift that she wants the public to fund. Here's what she had to say about it.
I really, really need a new bum, and I'm out of work and I can't pay for it myself, and I so need this new bum. I need it for my mental health, I need it for my self-esteem, and yeah, it's just something I need doing so bad. So I'm relying on you. I know how much you support me, I know how much you love me, so I'm sure it won't be a problem. If you could just donate and I could get this bum surgery done as soon as possible.
Well, what do you say to that?
Is that why you're writing a check all of a sudden?
Yeah, that's right. Let me get my wallet and see if I can find some cash.
A mom and dad surprised 3 kids with tickets to Disneyland and Disney hats. But the kids weren't excited at all. They sat there unimpressed, and even one threw his hat and said, I hate it.
I hate Disneyland. Oh.
2-part gift. You get one part now, but the other part you don't get till Tuesday. So you can lift them up.
On the count of 3.
California.
1,
2, 3.
I hate these. I don't like those. I like it.
Do you know what it is? That's a ticket.
To Disney.
Where are you going to go? Disneyland. You want to go to Disneyland?
Hey, don't throw it. I hate it.
You're going to like it.
Get that back.
That was the worst reaction ever.
Yep, some fine kids there you raised, Mom and Dad.
Yeah, they're just kids. They don't know. they're what it was, a birthday. They're expecting a present, and there's a ticket. They don't know what a ticket is.
Presidential hopeful and deranged woman Marianne Williamson recently spoke at the Iowa State Fair. She grinded her whole voice and repeated that America needs to slam it. The Daily Show put it to a beat. Let's see how it turned out.
Americans are slow to wake up. Once we do wake up, we slam it like nobody's business. Slam it.
Slam it. Slam it. Slam it.
Slam it. Slam it. Slam it. I'm running for president because it is time for this generation of Americans to slam it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, if she slams her head against the wall, I'll stand there and watch.
Well, it's time for our funny from the No Nads Late Boys.
Yeah.
David Spade and Seth Meyers, both still waiting for their nads to drop. Here's what they had to say.
Gigi and Bella Hadid were robbed in Greece this weekend. They were left with nothing but the $10,000 designer shirts on their backs.
According to a new study, 55% of men say their preferred alcoholic drink is beer. The other 45% say it's beers.
Apple is offering a $1 million reward to anyone who can pull off a specific iPhone hack. It's the one that stops you from giving your number to people at bars.
Authorities in South Carolina have dropped drug charges against a college football player after a test proved that a white substance on the hood of his car was bird poop, not cocaine. Though I can understand their suspicion because everyone knows the best place to hide cocaine is on the hood of your car.
A bear bit a sleeping boy at a campground. In related news, a Boy Scout leader was seen trying to return a bear costume.
Man, see, he's at least funny because he doesn't get into all the political garbage. You could laugh at some of that.
Yeah, the No Nad Boys.
Well, you know.
A video of a fish cannon by Whoosh Innovations.
Whoosh Innovations.
Used to launch salmon over the dam has gone viral.
Oh.
The system is used to having fish, to give fish a shortcut over the man-made dam. Fish isn't all Whoosh Innovation launches. Check out some of their other products. Watch the cannon action on Whoosh here.
We're Whoosh Innovations, famous for our tube system that helps fish move across dams in seconds rather than days. But that's not all we do. For instance, try our dog launcher or our cat catapult. We've got our truck trebuchet. Or try our grandma cannon. Tuck and roll, Grandma! Whoosh Innovations, where keeping things safe only comes second to moving them fast.
Whoosh, they have a fish cannon that shoots the fish over the dam, huh?
Yep.
Well, I'll have to look.
They usually have something at the end of the dam where fish can
Right, yeah. Yeah, you got to put
cascade back and forth to get up that dam.
Yeah, you have to. They put steps in, and
Yeah.
you know, so the salmon can get up and do their thing. And That's interesting. So this cannon kind of makes it even easier. They can just shoot right to the top.
Yeah. Don't have to do all that swimming.
Okay. Well, they are pretty well exhausted by the time they make that migration up the river. So.
Well, the federal government said the PSA today is in the summer PSA. Back to school relief.
It's been a long, hot, stressful summer. Parents, are you experiencing a sudden sense of relief? Are you finding more time on your hands? Is there quiet and solitude? Do you notice the house staying clean for more than 3 hours? A complete absence of loud music and video games? If this is happening to you, you're not delusional. Your children are returning to school. So open that bottle of wine and take a nap if you feel like it. Your Rugrats are somebody else's problem for the next 8 or 9 months. Suckers.
Yeah, and that's the problem. With education today, they're letting the schools get away with murder, with what they're teaching the kids. And nobody's paying attention.
Well, they say the most important job, two of the most important jobs in the world are the person who hires teachers and the person who hires the person who hires teachers.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. You look at what's going on here. You've got, schools that are getting failing grades as far as teaching the kids, and then you have the same individual who's, ripping us off building these schools, and you got to wonder why both of them are failing. We're kind of individual can't do his real job, which is teaching kids, and then expect them to be able to put schools together. So, I guess that would be a clue.
All right. Well, let's relax for a moment. Close your eyes and drift off to me as we go into that part of the universe. 1 minute inside a woman's head.
And now it's time for another episode of 1 Minute Inside a Woman's Head.
Oh my God, look at this car. It's like driving inside a dumpster. What is that? An old apple core. When was the last time I ate an apple? I've got to clean this thing. Right, like I have time to clean my car. I'll take it somewhere, let them deal with it. No, I'd be too embarrassed. I'm going to have to clean it first before I take it to get cleaned. What is even in the glove compartment? Oh, another apple core. When did I eat all these apples? Maybe I should just abandon this car, buy another one. Disposable cars. That is a great idea. Right, like that would be good for the environment. I wonder if anything in this car is toxic. Maybe that's why I've been getting headaches. Do apple cores give off dangerous fumes?
And that was another episode of 1 Minute Inside a Woman's Head.
Yeah, she can take that car and abandon it over there at the new Aberdeen Elementary School. Fit in perfectly.
Well, a Seattle man accidentally hit his gas pedal instead of his brakes, which never works out well for the driver. Ended up crashing through the front of a fitness building and into an indoor pool. Here's at which time the fitness center owner came over and held him under.
Probably. Here, hold this weight.
Here, let me shut the door for you. Here's one of the men who helped save him.
I was swimming, just kind of warming up, and this thing came crashing in on the left side of me, and I look up, and there's just a car, and the guy, he didn't look in shock, he didn't really know what was going on, so I opened the back door, and I'm like, hey, you gotta get out, and he just kind of looked at us, and he still just wasn't quite understanding where he was. We each grabbed an arm, kind of yanked him out of the back seat, pulled him over, and we brought him up on the area of the pool without any glass. He was okay, he didn't have any lacerations, nothing was broken.
Nothing was broken.
No.
I'm so Valley boy. All right, Colonel, time to guess that sound.
Oh, good.
I'll play the sound for you and see if you know it off the top. Otherwise, we'll give you 3 choices.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Here we go.
you're going to have to go through the choices on that one.
All right. Is this a dog trying to bite water coming out of a power washer? A magazine catching the wind as it's held outside a car window? Or a wrapped vinyl record being played on its old turntable? Warped
vinyl record. Huh. Well, it's either the dog or the warped vinyl record, so I'll go with the warped vinyl record. It's probably the dog.
Should have gone with the dog. A dog trying to bite water coming out of a power washer.
Well, for real, there's no video on that, is there? I mean, a power washer, you're going to hurt the dog. You slip and hit him in the head.
Do I have video?
Oh, okay.
Are you trying to assault me?
Well, I don't know after the morning.
Here's the picture. Here's the...
Yeah, he is, and that's dangerous. I'm sorry. He shouldn't be doing a power washer.
He could cut his tongue off.
Could do all kinds of things, yeah. It is a power washer, though. You're right.
But maybe he had the pressure down.
Doesn't look like it.
But do I have video? Come on. What? Jimmy Kimmel, how much time? Jimmy Kimmel is holding a contest where you could win with $250,000 towards a house within one of their delivery zones. You've got until October 4th to write them and explain why you're the one they should pick. The judge's decision is final.
Okay.
Delivers within 5 minutes of their stores to maximize freshness. That's why Jimmy John's is buying someone a house.
Hang on. I say Jimmy Kimmel or Jimmy John's?
You said Jimmy Kimmel, but it's Jimmy John's, okay.
Wake the F up, Steve. I'm trying to give up all my bad habits like Red Bull. I'm sitting here sucking down and
I see
Atkins
that.
French vanilla.
Yeah, no thanks.
All right, we'll try it again. Jimmy John's holding a contest where you can win $250,000 toward a house within one of their delivery zones.
Jimmy John's only delivers within 5 minutes of their stores to maximize freshness. That's why Jimmy John's is buying someone a house. A really real house in a Jimmy John's delivery zone.
For real.
Tell us why it should be you at jimmyjohns.com.
Okay.
Well, let me give you the real reason Jimmy John's only delivers within 5 minutes of their store is so they can sell more franchises.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So they drive a 5 minute circle, and then they can sell another franchise beyond that. Yeah, we got time, I think. Yep. All right. Olive Garden is doing its never-ending pasta pass thing again, where you get 9 weeks of unlimited pasta for $100. And if you buy one this year, you also get a chance to buy a new lifetime pasta pass for an additional $400. They're only selling 50 of them, though, so they're being chosen randomly. Here's a video they posted online.
Welcome to the world of Pasta Pass, where endless possibilities are around every corner, while the never-ending Olive Garden Pasta Pass offers you 9 weeks of unlimited pasta, sauces, and toppings. The Lifetime Pasta Pass gives you all the pastas, sauces, and toppings you want for the rest of your life. Plus, unlimited soup or salad and breadsticks. Because what else are you going to clean your plate with?
Will still make you wait in line forever, and the service will suck when you get in there.
Yes, especially to all you can eaters. Yeah, exactly.
So enjoy your pasta pass.
Right.
8 o'clock, we'll be back. And humidity is on the way up, and things are going to be very sticky around here, especially Wednesday and Thursday. Thursday, our dew points hit 77. Overnight, partly cloudy, 73 for a low. Tuesday, partly cloudy thunderstorms, 95 for a high heat index of 100. Tuesday night, More thunderstorms and 77 Wednesday. Heat index 102. And Thursday, look for dew points to be around 77 with an official high of 88. I'm Steve Leader Adams in the Weather Center.
Broadcasting from the top of the North Carolina Sandhills, 97.3 FM, 104.1 FM, and 990 AM, WEEB, Southern Pines, Pinehurst, Aberdeen. News.
A cold front headed this way brings some unsettled weather with it for the next couple of days. Mostly sunny today, but some late day showers or storms will be possible. They'll be fairly isolated. It's going to be hot today with highs in the mid-90s, heat index values in the triple digits. Some storms possible tonight, temperatures in the low 60s, and then scattered showers and storms possible on Wednesday as well with highs in the lower 90s. For the North Carolina News Network, I'm meteorologist Amy Wilmoth in the Weather Center. Tracking a cold front headed this way, and it looks like it could bring us some showers and some thunderstorms. Mostly sunny today. Can't rule out a late day shower or thunderstorm. It will be very hot today. Highs in the mid-90s. Heat index values into the triple digits. A couple of storms possible early tonight. Then mostly cloudy with lows in the low 70s. Scattered showers and thunderstorms likely Wednesday with highs in the low 90s. For the North Carolina News Network, I'm meteorologist Amy Wilmoth in the Weather Center.
Credit card debt, and I heard a commercial for Trinity. I gave them a call.
If you're in debt and you need help, call Trinity at 1-800-990-6976.
When I first called, I was a little embarrassed and kind of ashamed, and I looked at the numbers and I saw how quickly that astronomical debt that was in my life would go away.
Trinity will consolidate your accounts into one easy-to-manage monthly payment, reduce your interest, and possibly improve your credit score. You'll save thousands.
What I would tell other people, please pick up the phone and call Trinity. Just let them put together a program and see how affordable and easy it is to pay off your debt.
Call Trinity at 1-800-990-6976. That's 1-800-990-6976.
In Australia, an armed man has been arrested after stabbing a woman in central Sydney, then being detained on the street by passers-by. The BBC's Phil Mercer in Sydney.
Video footage shows the suspect shouting "Allahu Akbar" and "Shoot me." He jumps on a car, brandishing a knife in a busy street in Sydney, as an onlooker confronts him with a wicker chair. The armed man is eventually tackled to the ground. The images show him being pinned down with a chair and a milk crate. A group of British men was reportedly involved in apprehending the alleged offender, who's thought to have escaped from a mental health facility.
Canadian police believe the two teenage fugitives suspected of killing a North Carolina woman, her Australian boyfriend, and another man took their own lives amid a nationwide manhunt. A police statement says they did appear to die by suicide. News and analysis, townhall.com. Well, something to consider if you'll be having surgery anytime soon and you wear false teeth.
A medical journal is reporting the case of a 72-year-old British man whose partial dentures apparently got stuck in his throat during surgery and weren't discovered for 8 days. The man went to the emergency room because he was having a hard time swallowing and was coughing up blood. Doctors ordered a chest x-ray, diagnosed him with pneumonia, and sent him home with antibiotics and steroids. It took another hospital visit before another x-ray revealed the problem. His dentures, a metal roof plate, and 3 false teeth lodged at the top of his throat. The man thought his dentures were lost while he was in the hospital for minor surgery. How it happened isn't exactly clear. Keith Peters reporting.
British judge has set a hearing for next month for an attempt by opposition lawmakers to stop Prime Minister Boris Johnson from suspending Parliament to force through a no-deal Brexit. More on these stories at townhall.com.
War Dog's Army Surplus Store in Southern Pines is Southern Pines' #1 surplus store. Serving the Fort Bragg area, we buy, sell, and trade military, tactical, outdoor clothing, and gear. We are your military surplus low-price leader and take pride in serving our local military members and community. Bring us your military gear because we pay more and sell for less than anyone in the area, guaranteed. At War Dogs, we make it our top priority to provide quality, high-end tactical gear at the lowest prices. Come in today and bring your used gear or check out our massive inventory, the largest in Southern Pines. We're open Monday through Friday, 10:30 until 5:30 and 11 to 4 on Saturday. We're located at 675 Southwest Broad Street in Southern Pines, right across the street from Beefeaters. Or give us a call at 910-920-7749. That's 920-7749. War Dogs.
Who will star in your movie? You've spent years working, taking care of your kids, saving money, and now you're nearing retirement, or maybe already retired. Now it's your turn. You get to write the script. Will your retirement be filled with travel, time with your grandkids, and days spent reading or just laughing with friends? Hi, I'm Grant Perry of Pinehurst Capital. Our family of financial professionals have helped hundreds of families write their retirement script. Don't let financial limitations take on the starring role in your retirement. We want you to be the star. Come in and meet with us, and we'll help you create a financial strategy that's tailored to your lifestyle and your long-term financial goals. So call us today at 877-501-7335 and make an appointment. Again, that's 877-501-7335.
Pinehurst Capital is a registered investment advisor in the state of North Carolina.
For over 55 years, we know more. From 1960 to the present, Aberdeen Exterminating has been Moore County's local pest control professional of choice. Termite control, household pests, yard treatments, flea and tick control, routine and on-demand treatments, mosquito control, termite protection with available damage warranty, crawl space protection, new home pre-treats, foundation inspections, and moisture barriers. Aberdeen Exterminating does it all and does it well. Prompt, courteous, dependable service at a fair price. That's what you want, but don't take our word for it. Just ask around. Aberdeen Exterminating, locally owned, servicing Moore County since 1960. Call us today for a free inspection and free estimate. 944-2474. That's 944-2474.
NCN News. Good morning. I'm Tony Rixby. A powerful man known throughout the opera community is facing sexual misconduct allegations. Accusers say Placido Domingo tried to pressure them into sexual relationships by dangling jobs and sometimes punishing people professionally when they refused. CBS News correspondent Nikki Batiste has more on what we know.
Domingo is a multi-Grammy Award winner and director of the Los Angeles Opera. Only one of the 9 accusers would allow her name to be used. Patricia Wolf sang with Domingo at the Washington Opera.
He would be in the wings waiting for me, and he would come up to me this close, and he would say, "Patricia, do you have to go home tonight?" You also think, as soon as you walk away and get away, you think, did I just ruin my career?
North Carolina has more untested rape kits than any other state in the country. Attorney General Josh Stein tells WNCN he's trying to do something about that. He's asked the state for $6 million to test those kits, but right now he's waiting on the state to pass the budget.
It comes from a human being who experienced an awful trauma.
Stein is confident he'll get that money when the budget is passed to finally test all those rape kits. Governor Roy Cooper has signed an executive directive to have top law enforcement agency in the state, the SBI, train local law enforcement agencies on threat assessment and to improve the quality of information the state provides for background checks for firearm purchases. The governor announcing the changes on Monday at a school safety summit in Greensboro. He tells ABC 11 it's scratching the surface.
This is why I took the executive directive today, to make sure that we are making some steps to try to keep guns out of the wrong hands, and we're going to do what we can under my executive authority.
The order directs the SBI to continue to identify gaps in the reports. You're listening to NCN News.
There are millions of unused and leftover opioid pills in North Carolina alone, enough to stretch from the mountains to the coast. These powerful prescription pills are contributing to an epidemic that takes 5 lives every day. But there is something more powerful than opioids. All of us. We can take back our extra pills and ask our healthcare providers about alternatives for pain. Together, we can take back our communities. Learn how you can help end the epidemic at morepowerfulnc.org.
Being a Farm Bureau insurance agent means being local. It means insuring your child's first car and standing beside you after a storm. It's more than a business to us. It's a friendship. So call an agent who calls North Carolina home, because when you need us, we're there. In every county, every day. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance. Helping you is what we do best.
There's some promising news this morning on the Ebola front, as we hear from CBS News correspondent Vicki Barker.
2 of 4 experimental treatments have been so successful the trials have been halted early.
It's a sea change. It's really rather transforming.
Dr. Anthony Fauci of the NIH.
We've only had standard of care, treating people for their blood loss, their fluid loss. Now we have 2 specific treatments that are directed against the virus itself.
The drugs reduce the mortality rate among Ebola patients by as much as 94% when given early enough. Now comes the work of perfecting the compounds. Vicki Barker, CBS News.
A mosquito has tested positive in New Hanover County for West Nile virus. The report indicates it came from a mosquito trap in Wilmington. New Hanover County officials will begin spraying against the insects today. There's lots of commotion at a museum in Paris over a temporary move, as we hear from CBS News correspondent Deborah Rodriguez.
Say what you want about her, but Leonardo's old gal gets around. Da Vinci's Mona Lisa has moved to a new room in the Louvre while the Salle des États is renovated to commemorate the 500th anniversary of her creator's death. The New York Times says the switch is causing commotion and chaos as 30,000 visitors a day go through metal detectors, ride up 3 escalators, and through a single doorway just to glimpse the gal with the wandering eye. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Carolina Hurricanes have signed team president and general manager Don Waddell to a 3-year contract extension. Owner Tom Dundon announced the signing on Monday, terms not disclosed. The 60-year-old Waddell had been mentioned as a candidate for the Minnesota Wild's GM vacancy. He's been with the organization since 2014. Hurricanes made their first playoff appearance in a decade this past season. Tony Rixby, NCN News.
Tracking a cold front headed this way, and it looks like it could bring us some showers and some thunderstorms. Mostly sunny today. Can't rule out a late day shower or thunderstorm. It will be very hot today. Highs in the mid-90s. Heat index values into the triple digits. A couple of storms possible early tonight. Then mostly cloudy with lows in the low 70s. Scattered showers and thunderstorms likely Wednesday with highs in the low 90s. For the North Carolina News Network, I'm meteorologist Amy Wilmoth in the Weather Center.
Right now, here in the Sand Hills area, we're looking at sunny skies, 79 degrees, humidity 85%, dew point already at a saturating 74, pressure is 2994, wind southwest is 7, visibility is at 10 statute miles. It is 8:13. Let's take a look at your Sand Hills news for this Tuesday morning already. In the top of the news this morning, police have arrested a man accused of firing gunshots at an event center in North Carolina, wounding one person. Asheboro police said in the news release that 37-year-old Gilberto Rivas of Robbins was arrested Sunday on charges of attempted murder, possession of a firearm by a felon, shooting into an occupied dwelling, and cocaine possession. The WFMY-TV and the News and Record of Greensboro report that one person was grazed by a bullet and had an arm abrasion. No other injuries reported. Officers responded to the shooting at Ray's Event Center early Sunday and arrested Rivas Reves in a wooded area near the center. He was jailed under a $1 million bond. And a two-vehicle accident in the parking lot of Aberdeen Walmart sent one person to the hospital. The accident occurred at 6:15 when a GMC Denali pickup truck slammed into the side of a Chevrolet sedan as they drove through the parking lot. The car suffered extensive damage to the passenger side of the vehicle with multiple airbags deployed. The teenager driving the car was transported to the hospital with injuries that were not life-threatening. The driver of the truck not injured. Aberdeen police on the scene and investigating the cause of the accident. That's your latest Sand Hills news this morning. Stand by, though. Here comes all your latest in sports. Right here on Talk 97.3 FM, 104.1 FM, and 990 AM, WEEB. It's 8:16.
NCN Sports, I'm Josh Zach. The New York Yankees' Gleyber Torres hit one home run in the opening game of a doubleheader last night against the Orioles and then hit two more in the nightcap to help New York sweep the visiting Baltimore Orioles.
He has done it again! This is absolutely absurd. Gleyber, the Oriole killer.
Torres has hit 13 balls over the wall in 16 games against the Orioles this season. Carlos Santana homered to lead off the ninth, and that helped the Indians to a 6-5 win over the fast-fading Boston Red Sox. The win for the Indians helped them move past idle Minnesota. They're currently alone in first in the AL Central, that for the first time since April 19th. The Tampa Bay Rays benefited from a Padres bullpen meltdown in the 10-4 win in their first game in San Diego since 2004. The Rays currently holding the second AL wildcard spot. Over the course of 13 pitches in the sixth inning, Arizona went from trailing 6-3 to leading 7-6 in Denver last night. The Diamondbacks beat the Rockies 8-6. Today and tomorrow, the Panthers will host the Bills for joint practices at training camp. On Monday, Ron Rivera made very clear what he expects.
Well, I don't want any fighting. I mean, if anybody fights, throw them out of practice and they'll be disciplined. That's the bottom line. We're not here to fight. What we're here to do is learn from each other and help each other win. That's probably the most important thing that comes out of this. It's a great opportunity to work against somebody different. You don't know. They don't know you. What I want is our guys to come out and play hard football and do things the right way and learn. And improve and get better. So, again, that's the message.
Bills cornerback Captain Munnerlyn, meanwhile, has already promised that his former team will get an earful this week at the joint session. The 10-year veteran says he's still stung over being cut by the Panthers in February, and he vows he'll be doing plenty of trash talking at the two-day joint practice session, which will be followed by Friday's preseason game in Charlotte. This is NCN Sports.
There are millions of unused and leftover opioid pills in North Carolina alone, enough to stretch from the mountains to the coast. These powerful prescription pills are contributing to an epidemic that takes 5 lives every day. But there is something more powerful than opioids. All of us. We can take back our extra pills and ask our healthcare providers about alternatives for pain. Together, we can take back our communities. Learn how you can help end the epidemic at morepowerfulnc.org.
You're no stranger to hard work. If you were, you wouldn't be here. But is here really where you want to be? Whether you're done just making ends meet, ready to start a new career, or want to go farther in the one you have, North Carolina community colleges are ready for you. They have the courses, real-world learning opportunities, and partnerships with local businesses to get you the education you need and the career you want. Stop settling. Choose a higher education focused on getting you hired. North Carolina Community Colleges, your higher education.
Serena Williams and Bianca Andreescu showed what true sportsmanship looks like during the end of yesterday's Rogers Cup Finals. The 23-time Grand Slam champion was forced to retire from the competition because of back spasms. Prior to the match officially ending, Williams tried to fight through the pain, but eventually broke down in tears. That's when the 19-year-old Canadian tennis star got up, walked over to Serena's bench, and gave her opponent a hug.
Bianca's going over. Wow. The match is over.
After that, the two walked out, and Williams got a standing ovation from the attendees at the Aviva Center in Toronto. Josh Zach, NCN Sports.
Cooper Ford in Carthage is your hometown dealer. Hometown folks who do what they say they're going to do, when and how they say they're going to do it. It's all part of the Cooper Ford promise. And owner Aaron Cooper wants you to know that when you buy a vehicle from Cooper Ford, they're in it for the long haul. Cooper Ford will be with you every step of the way. They'll help you choose the vehicle that's right for you at a price that's right for your budget. And Cooper Ford's commitment doesn't stop there. This long-haul commitment includes certified service after the sale. At Cooper Ford, they know that your time and money is precious, and they promise not to waste either. In fact, they'll lose money if they have to. But from start to finish, Cooper Ford is in it for the long haul. You can't buy a new Ford for less anywhere else in the Sandhills. Guaranteed. So come to Cooper Country today. Just a few short minutes from the traffic circle off 15501 in Carthage. Start shopping today by visiting Cooper Ford on the web at cooperford.net. Cooper Ford, always working hard to be your hometown dealer.
At Weichert Realtors Town and Country, we understand that when a seller or home buyer walks into a large real estate agency, they run the risk of getting an inexperienced realtor. That's why all our brokers are senior-level real estate experts that meet the highest standards of market knowledge and integrity. Our team members, led by owner-broker Debbie Serino, average 23 years experience and will provide you with impeccable industry knowledge, close guidance, and valuable market information. Weichert Realtors Town and Country wants to welcome Tim Warman, who works exclusively with sellers and brings with him proven systems to help you get your home sold for the most amount of money and, more importantly, the shortest amount of time. Come into Weichert Realtors today at the corner of Rattlesnake and McCaskill Road in Pinehurst, or call us at 910-235-3685. That's 910-235-3685. Weichert Realtors Town and Country, ready to work for you. Each office is independently owned and operated.
Donuts so heavenly you'd think they were made by angels. Southern Angel Donut Company is now open for your heavenly pleasure in Olmsted Village behind the First National Bank. And the angels are up daily at 3 a.m. making donuts the old-fashioned way, preparing holy taste bud delights like the maple bacon donut or their special apple fritters. And hey, Southern Angel Donuts make great business icebreakers, because who doesn't like a great donut? Give Southern Angel Donuts a try today. Open 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. daily.
Born in Napoli, Italy, Sal Doria, owner of Fratello's restaurant in Pinehurst, makes his hand-tossed pizza with the passion of a true Italian. Fresh ingredients, homemade mozzarella, and amore. Come in and experience the ambiance of European luxury, hearty cuisine, warm hospitality, and an outstanding wine and beer list. Military families, come in and 15% of your meal is on us. Every Friday and Saturday night from 6:30 to 9:30, Fratello's welcomes Carolina's favorite piano man, Clarence Levine. Feel like staying in tonight? Fratello's has got you covered with Grubhub and DoorDash, so you can simply call in your order and have it delivered to your doorstep. We're located at 97.3 U.S. Highway 15501 in Pinehurst, just a few doors down from Hickory Tavern. Fratello's Restaurant, making you fall in love with food all over again.
If you are retired or retiring soon, Delta Dental of North Carolina has dental insurance plans to fit the needs of you and your family. Our individual plans provide access to the largest network of dentists locally and nationwide, which means you may find affordable care wherever you are. Your teeth never retire. Protect them with a dental plan from Delta Dental. For more information, go online to deltadentalnc.com or call 1-800-587-9514. deltadentalnc.com. Opioid addiction is a crisis in Moore and surrounding counties, but there is a local doctor, Francis Corrigan of Solace Health, helping patients in recovery.
At Solace Health, we have had a great deal of success with opioid addiction treatment using medications such as Suboxone on an outpatient basis. Treatment is low cost as we accept all insurance, including North Carolina Medicaid. The treatment occurs in a very pleasant and private outpatient office setting where patients are treated with compassion and dignity. If you or your loved one needs help with opioid addiction or other drug or alcohol problems, please call us to speak to one of our nurses about our treatment program. We also have extensive experience in transitioning patients from methadone programs to Suboxone outpatient treatment.
Solace Health is located at 285 Olmsted Boulevard in Pinehurst. Call 910-295-7246. All calls are confidential. 910-295-7246 or visit recovermore.com. MOORE.
Do you have chronic pain issues but hate the thought of addictive opioids or harmful over-the-counter drugs like Tylenol or ibuprofen?
Well, by now you've probably heard about cannabidiol oil, or CBD for short, derived from industrial hemp plants and grown right here in North Carolina. Hemp-extracted CBD oil has been shown to have little to no side effects, but help with issues such as chronic pain and inflammation, anxiety, depression, sleep regulation, and more. It's healing without the high, and you don't have to pay an arm and a leg to benefit from it. Stop in at Flowland in Aberdeen to discuss how CBD oil can help benefit you. Flowland offers high-quality products at the lowest prices on the market. Flowland, serving Moore County for almost 2 decades. Located on US 1 next to Allstate Glass in Aberdeen. Call 910-757-0244 for more information.
Hello, I'm John Zumwalt, and you're in the Zumwalt Zone. You'd think that if you were a member of the royal family, you would know and understand good manners. Well, wait till you hear what the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have been doing at dinner. In fact, it's so outrageous that their friends, no kidding, have stopped inviting them to dinner parties. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are the couple with the disgusting dinner habits. Let me tell you what they do, and if you're eating, you may want to put the fork down. Just make sure you put it in the correct position. These two insist on PDAs at the dinner table. What's that, you ask? Well, it stands for public displays of affection. Apparently, they will give a peck on the cheek or hold hands on occasion while at the dinner table. And horror of horrors, they insist on sitting together. Now, whoever makes the rules over there condemn this as, quote, too common or American. Okay, fine. If that offends them, I'd hate to see what they'd be like eating with my friend Harley after he'd been snacking on bean burritos all day. It'd be funny to see them get off their royal hind end and come to Carthage and eat with regular, everyday people who actually work for a living. Can you imagine the Queen sitting at Pete's eating chili with a couple of guys who just moved, or rather mowed the side of the highway? She'd end up in the back of an ambulance on the way to First Health, clutching that purse. But I bet you anything, secretly, she'd figure out a way to order some more of that chili. I hope everyone has a really good day from the Zumwalt Zone.
A cold front headed this way brings some unsettled weather with it for the next couple of days. Mostly sunny today, but some late-day showers or storms will be possible. They'll be fairly isolated. It's going to be hot today with highs in the mid-90s, heat index values in the triple digits. Some storms possible tonight, temperatures in the low 60s, and then scattered showers and storms possible on Wednesday as well with highs in the lower 90s. For the North Carolina News Network, I'm meteorologist Amy Wilmoth in the Weather Center.
And now, the Sandhills' #1 morning show. Mornings with the Leader Man. Here on Talk 97.3 FM, 104.1 FM, and 990 AM WEEB. And heard and seen around the world at talk973.com.
The best part of waking up is waking up with us.
Today is National Left-Handed Day. Go ahead. Give it a try. It feels different, doesn't it?
Today's a special day. Why is today a special day?
Today is Talk It Out.
Tuesday? Yeah, it's Talk It Out. Tuesday.
Okay, let's talk it out.
All right, let's keep talking it out. Talking it out. Talk it out. Tell me what's on your mind.
You really want to know?
Go ahead. Just let it all out.
Let it all out.
Okay, it's showtime. I'd rather be in Carolina. Ain't no place finer. No matter where you roam. I'd rather be in Carolina. And I'll be trying to get back home. California's nice if you got the money to sacrifice. Big fine cars, movie stars, and Hollywood and Vine. But if you look at the good home cooking and girls that are naturally good looking, then Carolina's where you ought to be. Hey, I'd rather be.
Good morning. Talk 97.3 FM, 104.1 FM, and 990 AM WEEB. Hey, welcome back to the most listened to program in all of the Sandhills. It is time once again for Mornings with the Leader Man. I am Steve Leader Adams, along with the Colonel, retired Marine Colonel Jeff Drummond. Good morning, Colonel.
Hey, good morning, Moore County. Good morning, unfortunate Aberdeen. Hey, if you're going to go out there picking up pine cones, raking
pine straw and cutting grass may be too late. Getting hot already, getting sticky already. Might want to consider a slow day.
Yeah, our front door here is already fully fogged. So usually that comes about noon, way ahead of schedule today. Yeah, it's going to be excessively humid, so you want to follow the Colonel's advice to stay inside, stay hydrated, and do not forget your pets. After all, you chose them. So live up to your responsibilities and keep them cool. All right. Don't forget, of course, also this program being heard and seen around the world on our live video stream. That's available right now at talk973.com. Top middle of the page is where the link's located. On the mobile device, YouTube does the work for you. Put Mornings with the Leader Man into this search. And if you're on your mobile device just needing our audio, that's easy too. Fire up a streaming application such as TuneIn and iTunes Streamer. They're all free and available at your app store. Just put WEEB in the search. And as always, that stream's available on our website at talk973.com. Upper right-hand corner of every web page at that address, talk973.com, has an icon that says On the Air, Listen Live. Tap it once, and you're listening just that quick. Weather for us today here in the Sandhills, partly cloudy, isolated thunderstorms today as the front comes through. High of 92, heat index 99. The real culprit's going to be tomorrow night. The dew points today are going to be about 74 to 75, so that's not going to be any joy. Tonight, some scattered thunderstorms at 75. Wednesday, partly cloudy. This is the dangerous day. Thunderstorms likely, high of 95. Now, the thunderstorms are around. That cloud cover will be a little bit of a help there and not to torture you to death. But short of that, it's going to be extraordinarily hot with dew points in the 77 range. That's about as high as it gets here. So you don't want to be unhydrated, and you don't want to be out in it if you can avoid it. But if you must, stay hydrated, big time. And by staying hydrated, you don't start once you go out. You start hours before you go out. And start to get hydrated correctly.
Yes, hydration needs to occur daily in weather like this. And you don't need to sit there with a gallon jug in front of you and drink it all at once. About 4 to 8 ounces every couple hours, and that will keep you well hydrated.
All right, so now you got the instructions. Let's see you get it done. And if you just need our audio stream, I already did that. All right. Okay, Wednesday, where was I? Wednesday is going to be the dangerous day for the dew points with a dew point of 77. That will drive our heat index up to 103. And it'll be a dangerous 103 because it doesn't matter if it's 103 or 114 or 150. With the dew points of 77, that's the dangerous part. Thursday, partly cloudy, scattered showers, dew points drop back down to about 70, and it'll put our heat index of 94 in play. And it just stays like that for the rest of the week. The heat index is going to be the key, but Wednesday's the worst with 77. Then it drops back to 70, 69, and kind of hangs there. At least that's the current computer model forecast. Right now around the Sand Hills, winds are southwest at 6. Visibility is at 10 statute miles. Pressure is 2994, dew point 74, humidity 85%. It's sunny, 79 degrees currently here at Talk 97.3 FM, 104.1 FM, and 990 AM WEEB. All right, and if you're wondering what that big dot is below the moon at night, have you seen that?
No, I haven't.
Great big dot in the sky.
No.
That's Jupiter.
Oh, all right. Okay. No, I didn't look. I didn't see it.
And to the left of Jupiter, as you face it, in a distance, but you can see it with the naked eye, is Saturn. So two of the big gas giants there, well, the biggest, and one of the other three biggies, staring you right in the face there. All right, it is 8:34, 34 past the hour. Let's see what to do. Oh, I know today is Tuesday, isn't it?
Yes, Titillating Tuesday. Is that it?
Yeah. And that means it's time to measure the Colonel's testosterone and estrogen levels.
Oh, dear.
He has so far proved to be in good shape, having the right amount of estrogen and the right amount of testosterone, and has proven to be himself a real man. All right, here are the questions for men that real women should know the answer to measure the estrogen levels. Which Food Network star was the host of the show The 30-Minute Meals?
I don't know.
Was it Gita De Laurentiis, Valerie Bertinelli, or Rachel Ray?
Well, the Food Network?
Yeah.
Gita.
She was on the 30-Minute Meal Food Network.
I don't know.
Until she got her own show.
Rachel Ray. I don't know.
Ding, ding, ding. All right, there you go.
Jeez.
Which book or movie did Demi Moore get the name for her daughter Scout? Was it Inherit the Wind, To Kill a Mockingbird, or Jane Eyre?
To Kill a Mockingbird.
That's right.
Yeah, that one's easy.
Yeah. Everybody remembers Atticus and Scout and who played Mrs. Potts in Disney's newest live-action version of Beauty and the Beast?
Oh.
Yeah. Was it Helen Mirren, Emma Thompson, or Judi Dench?
What character were they playing? Live action.
Mrs. Potts.
Mrs. Potts. Now, it wasn't Judi Dench. I don't think she's done anything in a while. Helen Mirren. Could have been her.
She's too old to be acting, I think.
No, Helen Mirren still does stuff. She hasn't done anything over here. I don't see her in a Disney movie. So who's the middle one?
Emma Thompson.
Emma Thompson. I don't even know who she is. It's probably her.
All right. Well, you got 3 out of 3. So
that was right. Okay.
So you're in pretty solid estrogen territory. It's not always good to get those right.
No, it isn't.
Now, here are questions for women that real men would know the answer to.
Oh, dear.
Real men. All right. Where is the throttle found on the motorcycle? The left-hand handlebar, the right-hand handlebar?
The right hand.
That's correct. Ding. How many seasons did Brett Favre play before announcing his retirement from football?
The first time or the second time? How many seasons? Oh, man. You're going to have to give me the distractors. I can't remember.
All right. Is it 12?
No. It was more
15?
Than that. No, he played more than 15.
17?
Are those the 3?
That's it.
Then it's 17.
17.
Yeah.
All right.
He played forever.
2 for 2. And then, what is Darth Vader's real first name in Star Wars?
Aloysius. I don't know.
Now, as big a Star Wars fans as I know you to be,
I am not. I don't think I've seen half of them. I saw the first one.
Well, you wouldn't have you needed to see the one of the prequels.
Yeah, probably one of the ones I didn't watch, I'm sure. Oh, well, wait a minute. Didn't he, okay, well, I'm going to have to go with the distractors. I'll be able to figure it out. Anakin. Is it Anakin?
Anakin. Ding, ding. Yeah, double points.
That's it. Okay.
Double points.
Yeah.
All right. So you're much better off. You're not only in balance, you're better than balanced.
Yeah.
All right, now we're going to translate all this vast knowledge you have.
Oh, dear.
And find out if you're smarter than the fifth grader. The following questions come from the standard fifth grade curriculum in the U.S. Can you answer 4 out of 5 correctly? Which form of the sun's energy provides solar power? You want the help?
Yeah, give me the distract. I don't know where they're going.
Is it light, heat, or both?
Which form?
Light, heat,
What
or
was the
both?
question? Though? I can't remember the question.
Which form of the sun's energy provides solar power?
Solar power is light.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Which body system is in control of transporting messages?
The nervous system.
That's correct. Ding, ding. 2 points. Because the answers were circulatory, nervous, or respiratory.
Oh, okay.
What type of consumer eats only plants?
A herbivore.
Very good. Their choices were omnivore, vegavore, or herbivore.
Right. I don't know what a vegavore is.
I think that's the vegan way of saying.
Oh, well, that's, politically correct.
It's not a real
No,
thing.
it is not. It is not. Omnivore eats both. Carnivore is a meat eater.
Yeah. A biome, I hope I said that right, is the area that consists of smaller plants, animals, and what other thing?
What's the
biome?
Biome. So it's plants, animals,
and
the the environment.
Well, you got to be more specific. Is it weather, water, or air?
It's the weather.
Weather is correct.
Okay.
Which of the following see, you're already smarter than the fifth grader. You got your 4. Actually, you got 5 because you got a double one.
Okay.
Which of the following things does not have DNA? Is it a tree, an ant, or a computer?
A computer.
That is correct. So, outstanding job this morning.
Great. I get to go back to school.
Now we know how you make kernel. All righty. Okay. All right. Things we need to know so we don't sound stupid today. Universal will not be releasing Blumhouse's The Hunt on September 27th as planned. They already pulled the marketing for it. Now the film has been scrapped.
Oh, this is the leftists hunting down the right. Yeah, see, that was going to end very badly, and it was going to end very badly for people that were going to cheer on the leftists.
Yeah. As of yesterday, 5-time PGA Tour champion Michelle Wee got married on Saturday to Johnny West. Wasn't that a cartoon character?
Johnny, yes, yeah, back in the 60s, long time ago, yeah.
He's an executive with the Golden State Warriors and the son of NBA legend Jerry West.
Oh, okay.
As of yesterday, Chick-fil-A added mac and cheese to their menus nationwide. Popeyes is adding New Orleans-style chicken sandwich to its menu, and Wendy's is bringing back its spicy chicken nuggets, a response to a personal plea on Twitter from Chance the Rapper that inspired fans to offer up 2 million likes and over 410,000 retweets.
Okay.
Lindsay Lohan has been spending her days lately down in Australia doing that country's version of The Masked Singer The reports say that she's been quite a diva, throwing several temper tantrums and storming off the set. Bill Cosby's lawyer is trying to get his sex assault conviction thrown out. Well, yeah. But police mistakenly Police mistakenly Police mistakenly drew guns on Yankee GM Brian Cashman, mistaking him for a thief. Well, yeah, I mean, he kind of charges a whole lot for a personal seating license and a ticket.
They are stealing, you would think. Well, people pay it, so, you know.
Yeah, you can't just buy a ticket to a Yankee game.
Right. Yep.
First, you have to have a personal seating license.
Right.
Which you pay anywhere from close to $1 million down to different prices depending on where you sit in the stadium. And that entitles you to a ticket to your seat. Yeah, personal seating license, $8, $9, $10 million behind the home plate.
Well, and they'll fill them. Not like the old days. You used to be able to show up to the stadium and buy a ticket and walk in.
You used to be able to take your kid to a game.
Yeah. No, we used to go. We used to go all the time. The Yankees. We went to the old Yankee stadiums. We used to go see the Mets. We avoided Philly like the plague because even then it was not a good place to go. But, yeah, I used to go. Yeah, AAA is about the best you can do now for taking the family out for an afternoon.
All right, today's impossible question. According to a geography study, the U.S. city gets the least number of sunlight per year. What city?
This city gets the least amount of sunlight
per year.
Per year.
And it's not in Alaska.
No, it wouldn't be because you have the opposite effect. No, it would have to be the least amount of sunlight. Must be Chicago. That seems like a very dark place. That or Baltimore. I don't know.
We didn't say murders.
Oh, okay. Well, I wasn't referring to murders. I was just talking about attitude.
Burlington, Vermont.
Burlington, Vermont.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have guessed that one, no.
From the Did You Know category.
Well, that's because Bernie Sanders is from Vermont, right? Yeah. So that's a dark hole. Yeah, there you go.
From which he emerged.
Yeah.
The average couple waits 6 months before doing this in front of the other.
Average married couple. Undressing, I guess. I don't know.
Passing gas.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that one was mine. I'm sorry. Ohio is the only state that doesn't have a rectangular flag.
Ohio doesn't have a rectangular flag? Well, they have a square?
I guess.
Or a triangle or something? Or round? Oh, it's round on... There it is. It's round on both ends. So, yeah, I get it.
14% of couples in their 20s have broken up over this of the other person's.
I don't know.
Pets.
Oh, well, yeah.
I guess they get jealous of the pet. 76 people injure their eyes. Let's see. 76 people injure their eyes on or when using this every year.
Hairspray.
Drinking fountains.
Drinking fountains?
Yeah.
Oh, come on now. They bend over and hit their eye on the mouthpiece or something?
Yep.
Get out of here. Come
Let's see. According to Reader's Digest, 37% of people say they will not return to this place because there was no soap in the bathroom.
New York City.
Restaurants.
Oh, okay.
68% of Americans say they'd like to see a lot less of reality TV, even though everyone seems to be interested in it sometimes. This place has the most Rolls Royce per capita. It's not in America.
It's Saudi Arabia, Riyadh.
That's a good logical guess, but it's Hong Kong.
Hong Kong, yeah, that's right. Okay. Well, not for very much longer. Chinese are going to go in there and shut that place down.
More than 91% of all engaged couples register for gifts in preparation for the wedding. There you go. All right, let's roll out the rim shots this morning, see how we do with that. See if we can put a little chuckle in your belly before you get to work. I said rim shots, Nerd League. Please, wake up. Hey. All righty. Rim shots. Let's see. Liam Hemsworth broke his silence after he split with Miley Cyrus. Yeah, I don't know who's the crazier. No.
I would say he's sane if he broke up with her.
She's the crazier.
Yeah, definitely.
Anyway, Liam Hemsworth broke his silence after splitting up with Miley Cyrus. He said 2 words. Thank God. Cameron Diaz says she has no plans to end her retirement from acting, and I have no plans to notice her retirement from acting.
Yeah.
Kylie Jenner wore a $6,000 outfit while celebrating her birthday in Italy. I guess this goes along with the $1.2 million per day yacht she rented.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get that whole Jenner thing. Yeah.
Don't let that make you hate her. Let everything else she's ever done let you hate her. Justin Bieber and Halle Baldwin are reportedly looking at fall dates for their very small wedding. And they mean small. And invites will only go to people on the planet who don't want to punch Bieber out. Makes for a small list. A new G.I. Joe movie is in the works. And the updated version, a dangerous location where they were deployed, will be Baltimore. Dallas Cowboy quarterback Dak Prescott turned down Jerry Jones' contract offer of $30 million a year and is demanding $40 million. When Prescott said no to the first offer, Jones' jaw dropped down so far he needed a new facelift.
Skeletor.
Okay, since Dak won't do it, I guess I'll have to.
Well, yeah, they're going to be out of luck here because they have Elliott, Prescott, and who's the wide receiver? All 4 of them are going to want $40 million plus, and that's pretty much the bank right there. And they've already signed a couple of huge contracts, so I don't know where they're going.
I mean, I don't see how people can afford a football ticket.
Most people can't.
It's getting to the point that it's too much money.
It's no longer a blue collar game, and entertainment.
Well, it's not only the tickets, but the concessions that are
yeah, exactly,
heavily overpriced, and it's also the fact that there's so many royalties they pour in for everything.
Yep,
it just goes on and on. How much is enough? A Florida man was arrested for driving a golf cart through Walmart. Wow, and I thought I shanked the tee shot. Wow.
Yeah, that's the ubiquitous Florida man.
Smokey the Bear turned 70. See, it's not Smokey Bear. It's Smokey the Bear.
Yes. And Boo Boo.
And Boo Boo? turned 75. He's famous for saying only you can prevent forest fires, and also for the last time, yes, I poop in the woods. And a venomous snake escaped the Bronx Zoo. If you see the snake, approach with caution. It rattles easy.
Approach with caution. Yeah, if I see the snake, no, I'm not approaching.
Yesterday was National Middle Child Day. Now, why wasn't I informed of this? This is why middle children, or in my case, me, I was the middle of 3, don't even hear about this. They're neglected all the time. I should have been informed so I could have celebrated, but no. We're just going to neglect it and tell you the day after when it's too late. But yesterday was National Middle Day Child. If you're a middle child like me, nobody told you either. In honor of middle children everywhere, it was ignored. Bernie Sanders said that if he is elected president, he'll tell us what the government knows about UFOs, like what planet Marianne Williamson comes from.
Yeah, he's an alien also, that guy.
And Anthony Scaramucci, you know, the guy that plants his loyalty where the paycheck is.
Oh, yeah.
Regardless of whose side is on.
Yeah, he's been harassing Trump here.
He lasted, 17 days at the White House before he got canned?
Yeah, he was problematic.
Anyway, he's turned down, he has turned on Donald Trump.
Yeah.
What kind of world are we living in when you can't even trust a guy with a name like Scaramucci? Hey, what's your names? Scaramucci.
Yeah.
I understand you owe us, my friend over here, some money. I've come to collect. Got Guido in the car. Guido doesn't like getting out of the car, but he will if you don't produce the money. And Guido will put you back in the car with him in pieces. So best you pay your bucks, or I call Guido. After me and brass and knuckles get through your face.
Yep.
And it's going to hurt. All right, 8:57. How much time we got a minute. So let's do the 4 random facts and go as far as we can go.
And now it's time for
Random facts. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, random facts for today, and maybe a spare. An art historian spotted a rare lost painting in the background of the movie Stuart Little. It turns out the set designer bought it cheap in an antique store, and no one knew it was worth $250,000.
Wow.
A bee would only need 2 tablespoons of honey to have enough energy to fly all the way around the world. Even though it seems unbelievable, Washington is the only state that's named after a president. In the 1930s, playing card companies tried to add a 5th suit of cards, the Eagle. It didn't catch on, and the decks with the Eagle cards were gone by the 1950s. I didn't know that.
No, I've never heard of it either.
All right, so it goes for this Tuesday. We'll see you back tomorrow bright and early for a Hump Day Wednesday already. Until then, be sure to support all the mom and pop businesses you hear on our airways, because they're the backbone of our economy here in Moore County. Your money will stay here, roll over, and create jobs for all of us. At least 68% of it will stay right here when you give the locals first crack at your spending dollars. And don't forget, millions of Americans have fought, and they have died to give and protect the freedoms that you get to enjoy today. left today worthy of their and their family's sacrifice. I'm Steve Leader Adamson, the Leader Man, and Nick and Coke the Dog. We'll all see you at 2 o'clock this afternoon at the hot, sweltering dog park. that mysteriously end up on your pants pockets. Have you ever wondered where they come from? Well, the answer is sitting right in front of you, and it's if you're a golfer, you no doubt notice those unsightly black. If you're a golfer, you no doubt notice those unsightly black marks that mysteriously end up on your pant pockets. Have you ever wondered where they If you're a golfer, you no doubt notice those unsightly black marks that mysteriously end up on your pant pockets. Have you ever wondered where they come from? Well, the answer is sitting right in front of you, and it's the rubber on the golf cart steering wheel itself. Well, Cart Skins can help. Cart Skins is a convenient steering wheel cover that provides a barrier between the driver and the steering wheel. It's lightweight, portable, and easily stretches to fit the steering wheels on all golf cart makes and vehicles. Cart Skins is made of a special material that prevents the spread of bacteria, viruses, and mold for the life of the product. Order your Cart Skins now. To order, go to cartskins.com. That's CARTSKINZ.com. Or call 910-724-3412. 724-3412. Cart Skins. It pays for itself the first time you use it, and sold at Pinehurst Resort and Pinehurst Retail Outlets. If you're a golfer, you no doubt notice those unsightly black marks that mysteriously end up on your pant pockets. Have you ever wondered where they come from? Well, the answer is sitting right in front of you, and it's the rubber on the golf cart steering wheel itself. Well, Cart Skins can help. Cart Skins is a convenient steering wheel cover that provides a barrier between the